Okay, this is practice test number 1. We have a 250 watt television. I want to know how long it takes to run this for 2.5 hours a day for 30 days, assuming that the electric company charges you 10 cents per kilowatt hour. Okay, the basic idea here is you're going to do power times time times the rate of for energy. Power times time gets you energy use, how much energy did you actually use, and then multiplied by the amount of money you pay per unit of energy. Now again, that's basically what you do, but the trick here is that you have to make the units match up. So for instance, power is 250 watts times time is 30 days times 2.5 hours per day, okay, times 10 cents per kilowatt hour. Okay, so already I've got like days canceling out, but nothing else does. Well, okay, that hour and this hour does. One way to do this is to have those 2 hours cancel, and then I just need watts and kilowatts to match up. So I'm going to use a conversion factor. For 1 kilowatt, there are 1,000 watts. Okay, now watts cancel, kilowatts cancel, and all that's left is the money. Money is what's left, so we should be good. If you do that, it comes out to $1.80, I think it's 88 cents. Yeah, it's actually a 1.875, I believe, but it's money. What's the electric company going to charge you is they're not going to charge you half a cent because you can't pay it. They're going to charge you they're going to round it up. Okay, now another way that you could do this is to go through the definition of a kilowatt hour. And if you do that, what you're going to do is start with, instead of 250 watts, do it in its baser units, so joules per second, go like that. And then you could do 3,600 seconds in an hour times the 2.5 hours times the 30 days. When you do this, these hours cancel, and these days cancel, and those seconds cancel, and you end up with how many joules you would use, and then you multiply by how many joules are in a kilowatt hour, because a kilowatt hour is a unit of energy, just like joules are, and that ends up being 3,600,000 joules. That's a 6. So the joules cancel, and now you have kilowatt hours, and you multiply by the 10 cents per kilowatt hour. You get the same thing either way, though, because really when you do this, you're just kind of like, you're introducing this 3,600 and then getting rid of it again when you divide down here. So if you look, you're multiplying by 3,600, then you're dividing by 3,600, and then dividing by another 1,000, which is exactly what we did. We just skipped all that 3,600 stuff and divided by 1,000 up here. Either way, you're going to get the same answer.